How long has it been since I received a salary increase? How should I persuade my boss to agree to my salary increase proposal? These are the questions that Tom, an outstanding employee, who has been dedicated to the company for a long time, is asking himself. After much contemplation and reflection, Tom decides not to wait until the annual performance review, and instead, proposes to have a private conversation with his boss, Mr. Anderson, to discuss his desire for a salary increase ahead of schedule. The conversation begins on a morning, at the top floor of the office building, where the atmosphere seems to be enveloped in pressure. Despite approaching with a ready mindset and meticulous preparation, when facing Mr. Anderson, a serious and somewhat stern individual, Tom can't suppress the excitement welling up in his chest. Clutching a board with the points he wants to convey, Tom lifts his head, attempting to maintain composure and a confident look. Mr. Anderson, I have carefully reviewed my contributions to the company, and I feel that it's time for me to receive a higher salary appraisal. Facing Tom's sincere presentation, Mr. Anderson seems somewhat indifferent. However, stemming from politeness, he still poses a question to Tom about why he believes he deserves a higher salary. Mastering the art of dealing with challenging conversations, Tom quickly realizes that what Mr. Anderson wants to see are clear pieces of evidence regarding the value he brings to the company rather than empty persuasive words. Therefore, Tom promptly presents a summary of the projects he has undertaken, accompanied by relevant data figures. He says, to complete these projects, I always focus on removing obstacles, solving difficulties and challenges, aiming for benefits, and delivering positive values to the company. As a result, as we have seen, our company has reaped the rewards. Furthermore, I have also captured feedback from colleagues and clients, and I can affirm that they highly appreciate the professionalism and creativity of our team. This demonstrates that my efforts not only create intrinsic value, but also contribute to external value, which is what our company always aims for. Holding tangible evidence in hand, and listening to Tom's words, Mr. Anderson began to gaze deeply into Tom's eyes, and then smiled cautiously. While not affirming that he would agree to Tom's salary increase proposal, Mr. Anderson engaged in a gentler conversation tone, saying, in today's meeting, you have prepared thoroughly and demonstrated your value clearly. I will review and discuss with the HR department to determine whether we can implement your proposal or not. Upon hearing these words from Mr. Anderson, a sense of relief and comfort immediately filled Tom's inner self. He knew for sure that he had succeeded in persuading his boss to agree to his salary increase proposal, and at the same time, he had excelled in completing a challenging conversation. So, in your opinion, what constitutes difficult conversations? From the perspective of Stoic philosophy, difficult conversations are those that aren't easy to initiate. Despite their importance, because they are challenging to face and handle, we often tend to avoid them. In a book I once read, there are 5 steps to conduct a difficult conversation as follows. Firstly, we need to prepare the 3 conversations. This is the initial and highly effective step in improving individuals' ability to engage in difficult conversations. It means we need to understand the underlying structure of each conversation. Few of us are aware that within every conversation, there are 3 smaller conversations taking place. The basic content of these 3 conversations is, what is happening here, which emotions are involved in the conversation, and what does this story say about me? Am I competent? Am I worthy of love? Preparing the 3 conversations helps us gain a more objective view, a better understanding of emotions, and the essence of the stories. Consequently, we can assess the risks we face in difficult conversations. Secondly, decide whether to bring up the issue or not. This is the step where we ask ourselves what we hope to achieve by raising this issue, what we expect from engaging in this difficult conversation. Do we want something positive or negative? Thirdly, start with the objective, third story. It can be understood that this step helps us have a broader perspective on the situation. It plays the role of an impartial observer, who knows everything that has happened in the conversation, and understands who is right and who is wrong. This is also the best place to start any difficult conversation. The 4th and 5th steps. To conduct a difficult conversation, involve exploring the other person's story, your own story, and then collaboratively finding solutions to the problem. These are crucial steps to understand the other person and seek empathy from them. Through this, you will come up with solutions to cope with the difficult conversation you are facing. Stoic philosophy also advises that, when facing difficult conversations, first and foremost, you need to control your emotions and reactions. Don't be afraid, and don't let emotions dominate you. Always approach every situation and converse with every party with a calm mindset. As we've learned from previous lessons, Stoic philosophers consistently encourage us to identify our core values. This helps us be more confident and maintain composure when facing challenging conversations, even in situations that everyone tries to avoid, such as requesting a salary increase. According to the Stoic philosophy, proposing a salary increase isn't an action born out of demand, it's the result of recognizing the value we bring. Regarding the handling of these difficult conversations, Buddhism also offers a perspective similar to Stoic philosophy, advising humans to practice patience. Instead of viewing difficult conversations as insurmountable challenges, Stoic philosophy and Buddhism guide you to see them as opportunities for personal development. If you patiently face and overcome them, you will draw lessons and derive values that contribute to making yourself stronger and more mature. And so, we have completed the learning journey on the art of handling difficult conversations from the perspectives of Stoic philosophy and Buddhism. If you find the content we provide helpful, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to receive information from our latest videos. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. Wishing you a good day, and see you in our next videos.